What's up, Fractal family? This is Steve Sterlacci, and today we are going to look at how to use your performance page on your Fractal FM9. I guess this is also applicable to your FM3 or your AxeFX 3. The rack unit also has this same exact thing, so this should be something that's universally compatible. Being a new Fractal user, coming from Helix and Quad Cortex, getting a little freaked out by this thing because it's so advanced and there's so much that you could do with it. I was under the impression that it was really hard to make adjustments on the fly, and I couldn't have been more wrong. I'm man enough to admit when I make a mistake, and this is something that after giving the Fractal a little bit more time and attention, I'm realizing just how great and easy this thing is to use and how easy it is to make adjustments on the fly. And today we are going to talk about your performance pages. Now, this is a strategic thing, so you really need to do a little bit of homework in advance because you can't set this up on the physical unit. You have to set this up on the actual FM9 edit. So if we look over at FM9 edit, you'll see I have this little preset built. This is the same one I used in my last video about adjusting on the fly. You have this really good feature here. And on the unit, you're just going to click right here, perform. And now you have this whole menu here of performance controls. And now this one on the right here, this is your global performance controls. And these are, as it says, global. These will be on every single preset that you pull up. And these are fully customizable too, where you can copy things, you can clear the global out and make this whole thing from scratch. Things that I've added here are the high cuts on the cabinets. Typically when you're using modelers going through different PAs, sometimes it might get a little bit too harsh. So I like to have my high cut on the cabinet right there so that I could just go and fix that on the spot. If the front of house engineer needs me to, I'm able to do that pretty quickly. These are universal things like level, solo boosting, gain level, reverb mix, things like that are ones that I think should be on the global that you're going to have in every preset. So the per preset performance try to say that 10 times fast. So the per preset performance controls are going to be for specific effects in that specific preset that aren't in all of your presets. So for example, this 80s preset where I have this chorus and say I want to make tweaks here. Say I've got this mix knob, right? And I'm not sure where I want this mix to go. All I have to do is click on perform. And then I can just click this and I can drag this mix right here. And I have chorus block number 1, mix control. So now on the physical unit, when I page over to my performance page is just one page over to the right. And we get this right now, it's blank, obviously, because we're building it now. And now if I need to change my chorus mix on the fly, on the gig, it's sound check, I have that accessible right there, really easy to do. For fun, let's do one more. I mean, that's pretty much it. It's pretty self-explanatory from this point. Say I'm not sure what I want to do here with what frequencies I want to cut and boost or volume. I'm going to click my performance. So I'm going to take my level. I'm definitely going to put that up here. And that's my solo boost level. So if I get to sound check or if I'm on the gig and I don't think that my solo is cutting through enough, I can just go right here, either on the laptop if I have it, or I can go on the physical unit. And now you can just page up and down between the two rows. And you can even do this with anything. So I've got a little bit of a 2K boost here. I can even drag this whole fader up there. And if I'm not getting enough 2K on the gig, I can again just go to this page, turn the knob, and get as much of that frequency as I want. These are just arbitrary examples. And you can do this with anything. You can do this with a specific amp parameter that you're messing with on there. There's no limit to this. And your creativity is not limited in any way. Anything you want to do with these, how many is there? There's 10 parameters on the per preset and there's 10 on the global. So you have 20 parameters in a single preset that you can put up here. And I think that's a really powerful tool. I can't imagine needing to adjust more than 20 parameters in a single preset. That's a lot of flexibility and it's really easy to do once you just page over. So if you need to make quick adjustments on the fly, I highly recommend you look into your performance controls and your performance pages, and it will be a lifesaver when you put the right things in this section. And that does it for this Fractal tip. I hope you guys got something out of the video, and if you made it this far, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.